Breaking news. You are now listening to On One Radio, the Talk Show podcast station, bringing you the realest entertainment, information, music, lifestyle, and truth and comedy shows around. You are now listening to Let's Talk. I am your host. I don't count likes, calories, blessings. I don't dine with snakes or bite my tongue. It is what it is. I am what I am. I am your host, Tony Williams. Now, breaking news as of today just hit my desk. Once again, Facebook is in the news, and my peoples, y'all need to know this is for everybody. Once again, a huge database of Facebook users' phone numbers are found online. We've been here, done that with Facebook already. This is getting ridiculous. What are we going to do about Facebook? And I like Facebook just as much as the next person, but this is getting ridiculous. So we're going to dive in. Hundreds of millions of phone numbers linked to Facebook accounts have been found online. The exposed server contained more than 419 million records over several databases on users across geographies, including 133 million records on US-based Facebook users, 18 million records of users in the UK, and another with more than 50 million records on users in Vietnam. But because the server wasn't protected with a password, anyone could find and access the database. Each record contained a user's unique Facebook ID and the phone number listed on the account. A user's Facebook ID is typically a long, unique, and public number associated with their account, which can be easily used to discern an account's username. But phone numbers have not been public in more than a year since Facebook restricted access to users' phone numbers. TechCrunch verified a number of records in the database by matching a known Facebook user's phone number against their listed Facebook ID. They go on to say, we also check other records by matching phone numbers against Facebook's own password reset feature, which can be used to partially reveal a user's phone number linked to their account. Some of the records also had the user's name, gender, and location by country. This is ridiculous. It's like we're not protected in any form, on any platform, just about, especially Facebook. This is the latest security lapse involving Facebook data after a string of incidents since the Cambridge Analytica scandal, which saw more than 80 million profiles scrapped to help identify swing voters in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Since then, the company has seen several high-profile scrapping incidents, including at Instagram, which recently admitted to having profile data scraped in bulk. This latest incident exposed millions of users' phone numbers just from their Facebook IDs, putting them at risk of spam calls and SIM swapping attacks, which relies on tricking cell carriers into giving a person's phone number to an attacker. With someone else's phone number, an attacker can force reset the password on any internet account associated with that number. A security researcher and member of the GDI Foundation found the database and contacted TechCrunch after he was unable to find the owner. After a review of the data, neither could we. But after we contacted the web host, the database was pulled offline. James said he found profiles with phone numbers associated with several celebrities. Facebook spokesperson Jay Nankara, I done fucked your name up, but that's what we're gonna say. We're just gonna call him Jay. Said the data has been scrapped before Facebook cut off access to user phone numbers. This data set is old and appears to have information obtained before we made changes last year to remove people's ability to find others using their phone numbers, the spokesperson said. The data set has been taken down and we have seen no evidence that Facebook accounts were compromised. But questions remain as to exactly who scraped the data, when it was scraped from Facebook, and why. Facebook has long restricted developers' access to users' phone numbers. The company also made it more difficult to search for friends' phone numbers, but the data appeared to be loaded into the exposed database at the end of the last month. Though that doesn't necessarily mean the data is new. This latest data exposure is the most recent example of data stored online and publicly without a password. Although often tied to human error rather than a malicious breach, data exposures nevertheless represent an emerging security problem. In recent months, financial giant First American left data exposed, as did MoviePass and the Senate Democrats. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it makes me want to drop Facebook and Instagram. And I just may do that because it's not safe, because Facebook runs Instagram, and leave it to them. Facebook is going to probably try to buy up all the major social media platforms. So is this really what we have to look forward to? Or are we just not safe online? No one deserves to have their phone numbers online free for anyone to do any scraping or SIM hacking. I mean, come on. SIM hacking? SIM swapping? This is ridiculous. Facebook needs to get it together. And from the looks of it, it doesn't look like they're really going to do it anytime soon. So I don't know about you guys, but I just may be ridding myself of Facebook. There's a lot of people that are not going to like that. Even Facebook, whatever. Safety and security is the number one top priority for self. Because if we leave it to others to safely protect us in situations like this, we will not be protected the way we should. And it's sad. All the money that they make, greed and money is more important than its users' safety, protection, and privacy. What must happen for this to change? Does one of the top execs need to have a breach or something of that nature for them to truly understand the situation that its users are facing? Or are we just going to keep going along with this? The choice is up to each individual, but my guess is this shit ain't changing. They're doing too much. Facebook, stop doing so much that you're making mistakes like this. Focus in on what's important rather than focusing in on how to make more money and more money and more money from your users. Protect your users, because if you don't, they won't have any money to spend. I'm just telling it like it is. Take it or leave it. But Facebook is, I mean, let's just be honest about it. It's more trouble than it's beginning to be worth. But like I say, this has been going on a month, and we're just now finding out about this. And this article was done by TechCrunch. So thanks and big shout out to TechCrunch for this, because they broke it down. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see this story. I shared it there. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, I will leave a link in the description box. And make sure you guys like, share, and follow on Tumblr, Facebook for now, Vigo Videos, Snapchat, WordPress, Instagram, Twitter. And if you go on YouTube, look me up, like, subscribe, and follow for raw, uncut truth. On One Radio is powered by Spreaker.com and is found at www.spreaker.com/user/Tony-on- and the number 1. Thank you guys. You have been listening to On One Radio. I have been your host, Tony Williams. You can email onOneRadioTalk@gmail.com. This has been your Breaking